Hot hatches. They've always been about fun, affordability, and the perfect balance of practicality and performance. But not every hot hatch gets its time in the spotlight. Today we're diving into some of the most underrated, overshadowed, and forgotten icons of the hot hatch world. From unassuming underdogs to JDM-only legends, these cars prove you don't need to break the bank to experience pure driving joy. So buckle up. It's time to explore some of the coolest hot hatches you probably never heard of or forgot existed. We start with two early 2000s lightweight siblings, the Volkswagen Lupo GTI and Polo GTI. Both cars share the same DNA, powered by a spirited 1.6-liter engine producing 125 horsepower. With a high compression ratio and long stroke, this engine isn't just about revs, it's got plenty of low-end torque, making these cars incredibly rewarding to drive. Both weigh under a ton, offering a nimble and lightweight driving experience that's increasingly rare today. The Lupo GTI stands out as something truly special. Its shorter wheelbase, wider track, and lighter construction, featuring an aluminum bonnet, front fenders, and doors, make it a hot hatch that's as sharp as it is stylish. Iconic details like the GTI bumper, wider arches, subtle spoiler, and twin center exit exhaust give it a distinct character that still turns heads. Paired with a 6-speed manual gearbox, it delivers a driving experience that's both engaging and unique. The Polo GTI, meanwhile, is the more understated sibling, but no less impressive. Its simple, elegant lines, great proportions, and signature GTI details make it one of the most handsome Polos ever made. Inside, you'll find supportive sport seats, unique GTI accents, and a thoughtful design that still feels premium today. Both cars boast exceptional build quality and reliable engineering. With proper maintenance, they can last for decades. The Polo's 5-speed gearbox is known for occasional issues if neglected, but with proper care, it performs beautifully. While the Lupo GTI has already achieved cult classic status, with rising prices to match, the Polo GTI remains an underrated gem, still affordable, but not for long. Both are faster and more powerful than the modern Up GTI, proving they were ahead of their time. If you've ever dreamed of owning one, now's your chance, before they become unattainable classics. Next up, we have a small hot hatch that never made it to the USA, but remains a standout choice for enthusiasts in Europe, Australia, and Asia, the Mitsubishi Colt Rally Art. Arguably one of the best-looking small hot hatches of its time, the Colt Rally Art combines sharp, sporty styling with timeless design cues. Its stylish and modern interior stands out too, featuring nicely bolstered sports seats that add to the car's appeal and driver-focused vibe. It's also quicker than many of its rivals, sprinting from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 7.4 seconds and reaching a top speed of 210 km per hour, all thanks to its peppy 1.5-liter turbocharged engine, delivering 150 horsepower and 210 Nm of torque. With plenty of low-end grunt and a smooth yet lively power delivery, it makes every drive engaging and fun. Handling is another area where the Colt shines. On twisty roads, it feels nimble and planted, with predictable behavior, plenty of grip, and minimal body roll. The 5-speed manual gearbox adds to the experience, offering precise shifts that keep you connected to the car. But it's not just about performance. The Colt Rally Art is impressively practical, boasting great fuel economy and enough space to serve as a versatile daily driver. Somewhat underrated and often overshadowed by its rivals, the Colt Rally Art still stands out as a true hidden gem. With its unique blend of fun, style, and practicality, it's a car that could hold its value well, or even become an appreciating classic in the years to come. Now, this might be the most controversial take on this list. These cars are the definition of love it or hate it. Truly underrated because they simply don't make cars like this anymore. Lightweight, rear-wheel drive, 6-cylinder, naturally aspirated hot hatches. Yes, we're talking about the BMW E36 323 Ti and E46 325 Ti compacts. Polarizing cars are always the most interesting, sparking strong emotions and opinions, and that's exactly the case with these compact 3 Series. While some dismiss them entirely for their unconventional looks, others are drawn to their unique charm and personality. So, what makes these compacts so special? They strike the perfect balance between fun and practicality. Powered by smooth, reliable 6-cylinder engines delivering strong linear power and equipped with highly capable chassis featuring near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, their handling is exceptional. The E36 Compact is the last truly raw, lightweight BMW, offering a pure, engaging driving experience. Interestingly, it was designated as the E36-5 because it borrowed the rear axle design from the older E30, using semi-trailing arms. This setup adds to the fun. It's delightfully tail-happy, yet predictable and easy to control, practically built for oversteer. The E46 325 Ti, on the other hand, brings a touch of refinement and precision. It features a quicker steering rack and, from 2003, a 6-speed manual gearbox, making it not just fun but genuinely capable. You could even call it a baby M3, offering a dynamic and thrilling drive at a fraction of the price. Their motorsport pedigree, particularly in rallying, highlights their capabilities. With compact dimensions, predictable handling, capable chassis, and robust engines, these cars excelled on challenging rally stages. They were a favorite among privateers, showcasing just how impressive they are when pushed to the limit. These compacts are also more practical than their sedan and coupe siblings. Their hatchback design and folding rear seats deliver the best of both worlds, practicality and fun, without sacrificing passenger space. The design, undeniably polarizing, but both cars have a charm of their own. The E36 Compact, especially when lowered and finished in vibrant 90s colors, radiates retro fun, while the E46 Compact with its M Sport package boasts a bold and distinctive look that turns heads even today. Built with high-quality materials and solid engineering, these cars have aged remarkably well. While the E36 did have some minor interior issues, they're easily fixed with a bit of care. Unfortunately for enthusiasts in the USA, neither the E36 323 Ti nor the E46 Compact were officially sold there. But for those willing to import under the 25-year rule, these compacts are absolutely worth the effort. Prices for the E36 323 Ti are already climbing as it earns classic status, and the E46 325 Ti isn't far behind. These rear-wheel drive hot hatches deliver a unique blend of practicality and pure driving joy that's increasingly rare in modern cars. Their value is only set to rise because they simply don't make cars like this anymore. If you value fun and individuality over convention, the BMW compacts deserve your attention. Next on our list is an unassuming but incredibly fun hatchback. Often overlooked and overshadowed by the Honda Civic Type R, it's a car that many enthusiasts might not even know about. Meet the Toyota Corolla T Sport, known as the Corolla Run-X Z in Japan and the Matrix XRS in the USA. While it doesn't have the razor-sharp handling of the Civic, it makes up for it with personality. This understated hatchback hides a high-revving secret under its hood. The incredible 2ZZ GE engine, a masterpiece co-developed with Yamaha. It's not just an engine, it's a racing heart in an everyday Toyota. This engine isn't just special, it's extraordinary. A high-revving 1.8-liter marvel producing 192 horsepower, it was so good that it found its way into the Lotus Elise and Exige. At idle and low RPMs, it feels raw and mechanical, almost unrefined. But push past 6,000 RPM, and it transforms, delivering an exhilarating surge of power and screaming beyond 8,000 RPM. It offers a uniquely thrilling driving experience, and the fact that it's tucked inside a humble-looking Toyota hatchback only adds to its charm. The 2ZZ GE's character is what makes this car shine. It doesn't feel or sound like your typical four-cylinder. It revs with the intensity of a finely tuned racing bike, creating a driving experience that's both thrilling and addictively fun. Yamaha has a knack for crafting engines with soul, and this one is no exception. While the Corolla T-Sport's handling isn't as sharp as the Civic's, its chassis is remarkably solid. With the right modifications, it becomes a genuinely capable performer. Even in stock form, it's a joy to drive. A car that prioritizes delivering smiles over chasing lap times. And then there's Toyota's legendary reliability. While the 2ZZ-GE is a high-revving engine that demands proper care, including regular servicing and premium 98-octane fuel, it's also known for its durability. With good maintenance, some have even reached 500,000 kilometers. It's a testament to Toyota's ability to combine thrilling performance with dependability. The Toyota Corolla T-Sport is a true enthusiast's car. Understated yet practical, it's a car that doesn't take itself too seriously, but delivers an unforgettable experience every time you get behind the wheel. It's also the only high-revving hot hatch Toyota ever made, and one of the last of its kind. In a world where such cars are no longer built, the T-Sport stands out as something truly special. With its unique character and unmatched engine, it has the potential to become a future classic, with prices that are only set to rise. So, here's a hot hatch that was exclusive to the EU and UK markets. While it never made it elsewhere, you can still appreciate that a car like this exists, and who knows, it might even be worth importing someday. You might not expect this one, and honestly, many of you might not even know it exists, a car that might leave you scratching your head at first. But here it is, the Fiat Panda 100 HP. A Panda on a hot hatch list? Yes, and by the end, you'll see why it absolutely deserves to be here. Fiat took the humble Panda and made it into something truly special. They gave it sporty, wider wheel arches, deeper bumpers, side skirts, and a subtle spoiler. Inside, they added supportive sport seats, a sporty steering wheel, and unique trim details that remind you this isn't just any Panda. Under the hood, there's a rev-happy 1.4-liter engine paired with a close-ratio 6-speed gearbox. They even tweaked the suspension to deliver sharp handling and plenty of grip, making the Panda feel agile and alive on any road. And let's talk about those looks. The Panda 100 HP has that understated yet stylish Italian charm. Its unique details and sporty upgrades make it stand out while still being practical and approachable. It looks as special on the outside as it feels on the inside. The fun doesn't stop there. Weighing less than a ton, this little hot hatch offers a lightweight, nimble driving experience that's becoming increasingly rare. The suspension keeps things sharp, with minimal body roll and responsive steering that's surprisingly communicative. Sure, it's a bit stiff and bouncy, but that only adds to the character. It's a car that thrives on being pushed hard and rewards you every time you do. It even has a sport mode, which sharpens throttle response and adds heft to the steering, making the Panda feel even more engaging. This car isn't about raw speed, it's about having fun. It's a car that makes you want to rev it out and throw it into every corner, all without breaking speed limits or the bank. Speaking of the bank, the Panda 100 HP is remarkably fuel efficient and inexpensive to maintain. It's practical too, with compact dimensions, perfect for city driving, and enough interior space for daily life. It's the kind of car that combines fun and practicality in a way that few others can. Despite its cult following, the Panda 100 HP is still a bit of a bargain. Its unique character, engaging performance, and Fiat's hot hatch heritage make it a strong candidate for future classic status. If you're looking for something fun, affordable, and undeniably cool, the Fiat Panda 100 HP is a hot hatch that punches far above its weight.
Bonus round.
For the bonus round, we're showcasing two rare and largely unheard of hot hatches from the 90s that deserve recognition for their incredible performance and engineering. Both are JDM exclusives, essentially racing hatches for the road, featuring high-revving 1.6-liter engines, limited slip differentials, and track-ready suspension. Meet the Nissan Pulsar VZR N1 and the Mitsubishi Mirage Cyborg ZR. Let's start with the Pulsar VZR N1. a true homologation special. Built to meet racing regulations, it was powered by the SR16VE N1 engine, essentially a race engine for the road. Producing an incredible 200 horsepower from a naturally aspirated 1.6 liter, it had the highest specific output of any production engine at the time. With a screaming 8,600 RPM redline and lightning-quick throttle response, this car is pure excitement. The N1 received unique aero enhancements, like a bold body kit and large rear wing, making it look as aggressive as it drives. Limited to just 500 units, the Pulsar VZR N1 is one of the rarest hot hatches ever built, a collector's dream. The Mitsubishi Mirage Cyborg ZR started as a rival to the Civic SIR2 and later took on the Civic Type R. Powered by the 4G92 Myvec engine, it delivered 175 horsepower and revved to an impressive 7,500 RPM. Mitsubishi's Myvec system, similar to Honda's VTEC, offered a mix of strong low-end torque and a thrilling top-end rush. With a lightweight design and an excellent power-to-weight ratio, it became a favorite for gymkhana events and tight circuit battles. The Mirage featured precise steering, a factory-installed limited-slip differential, and a suspension setup that balanced comfort and agility. Its compact dimensions made it nimble on winding roads, and its sharp handling made it a joy to drive. These cars are a time capsule from Japan's bubble era, a time when automakers weren't afraid to push boundaries and create focused, uncompromised machines. While nearly unattainable today, they remind us of what modern hot hatches often lack: lightweight simplicity, high-revving engines, and a raw connection to the road. And that wraps up our look at some of the most underappreciated and overshadowed hot hatches. These cars offer a fascinating glimpse into automotive history, and who knows, might even be worth keeping an eye on as potential future classics. We love sharing our enthusiasm for cars with you. It's what drives this channel forward. If you have a favorite under-the-radar hot hatch, or if there's something you'd like us to explore in the future, let us know in the comments. Your ideas are always welcome. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. To those who've subscribed, you're absolute legends. Your support means the world to me. Until next time, keep the spirit of driving alive.